Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're your shortcut to really understanding the complex shifts happening right now. And this past week, it was, well, monumental in AI and tech. We've waded through a mountain of sources, everything from those quick industry digests to the really deep technical research reports, all to bring you the absolute core of what you need to know. So our mission today, cut through the noise, pull out the key insights, and deliver those surprising facts that leave you genuinely well-informed. We'll cover a lot of groundbreaking models, sure, but also the big talks about AI's impact on society, even how it affects your skills. Okay, let's unpack this. Let's dive in. To really get a handle on the scale of this week's AI progress, we kind of have to start at the bottom, right? The bedrock. These core AI frameworks and platforms, they're seeing some fundamental shifts. It changes how AI is built, like from the ground up. Okay, take DSPy 3.0. It's officially out of beta, and it brings MCP, that's the model control plane, and importantly, audio multimodal support. So it can natively handle voice now, alongside the text and images. Makes developing complex voice agents, simpler.
Yeah, that native handling is a big step.
Then you've got TRL, shipping native fine-tuning.
For vision language, right. Using multimodal, GRPO, MPO.
Exactly. Those are advanced techniques, basically making models better at understanding and generating stuff that mixes images and text.
Which is becoming crucial.
And Oumi launched that DCVLR open source challenge. They want to build stronger vision language datasets.
Better data, better models.
While Nomic rebranded, and they're teasing some open source releases too. Seems like a busy space.
It really is. What's fascinating here, I think, is how these foundational tools are evolving. It's not just like small improvements. They're genuinely making it easier for developers, for builders, to create much more sophisticated AI applications.
Right.
So yeah, it lowers the barrier to entry, definitely, but it also enables this whole new class of AI systems that can act with more autonomy, more precision.
Okay, but if you think those foundational shifts are big, just wait till you hear how they're being applied.
Yeah.
Some of these innovations, honestly, they're kind of mind-blowing in their potential. Google DeepMind, they updated Perch.
Ah, yeah, the wildlife monitoring tool.
Exactly. It's a fantastic example of AI speeding up how we monitor endangered species. Like, imagine AI not just counting animals, but predicting their movements, identifying threats in real time.
So conservationists can step in faster. That's powerful.
Totally. Then on the creative front, Higgsfield. They introduced a draw-to-video workflow.
Draw-to-video?
Yeah, you convert simple sketches directly into, cinematic clips.
Wow.
And get this, there's an open-source agent now that can chain LLMs with image and video generators.
Okay.
To assemble animated scenes. And the kicker, it can do it even on, modest hardware.
So not needing a supercomputer.
Right. Your old laptop might just become a mini Hollywood studio if you get enough patience and good prompts, I guess. And for the builders listening, agentic tooling is just booming.
Tools that act on their own.
Yeah, AI tools that can autonomously follow steps to reach a goal. Like a digital assistant working for you. Mule Run launched a beta marketplace. You can find, buy, deploy AI agents there.
But what sorts of things?
Coding, gaming, even monetization, apparently. And Anycoder, that's a free open source coding app built on Gradio, it aims to make coding more, playful. More intuitive.
Interesting approach.
And Cline is positioning itself as this focused open source AI engineering platform. It decouples inference from code generation, trying to streamline the whole dev experience.
Right. So if we zoom out a bit, what this really points to, I think, is this shift towards more accessible AI, more agentic AI. Even for things like creative work and coding, it's moving away from these super complex systems needing deep expertise towards tools that are just more readily usable by, more people.
Right, democratizing it a bit.
Exactly. It fundamentally changes who can build with AI and what they can create.
All right, let's talk about the LLM arms race. Because while the competition among large language models is as intense as ever, OpenAI unveiled GPT-5. Broad gains reported coding, math, writing, health, vision.
Across the board.
And it reportedly even surpassed licensed human experts on that multimodal MedExpert QA benchmark.
That's a big claim. That benchmark mixes text, images, other data types in a medical context, right?
Yeah, exactly. It tests reasoning across different kinds of information for medical questions.
Yeah.
So pushing AI's diagnostic and info capabilities.
Yeah.
But benchmarking.
Yeah.
It always has its nuances, right? It's a huge challenge figuring out how good these models really are.
Absolutely. Metrics don't tell the whole story.
For instance, a smaller GPT-5 Mini actually topped the main GPT-5 on Helial.
Helio, that's the efficiency benchmark.
Right, suggesting it used reasoning tokens more efficiently.
Interesting trade-off. Smaller, but maybe smarter in certain ways.
But then, in this unique vending machine bench test, GPT-5 had better uptime, but Grok 4 actually made more revenue.
Huh. A very practical benchmark. Shows real-world performance can be different.
Totally. And on the open model leaderboards, there were shifts, too. Qwen 3 235B, A22B instruct hit number 1. GLM 4.5 and GPTOS 120B also entered the top 10. And we saw Mistral's Medium 3.1 focusing specifically on coding.
Specializing, yeah.
And Google's Gemma 327B is still performing really well on consumer GPUs, which is great for accessibility.
You know, this really raises an important question, though. How do these specialized models, like the Mistral one for coding, actually accelerate AI capabilities overall? And maybe more importantly, how do we truly measure performance beyond just one number on a leaderboard?
Right.
I mean, yeah, they might be impressive on a specific benchmark like HLM, but the real test is probably their performance on a wider range of complex real-world tasks. That's often where the bigger, more general models still have an edge, just because of their, sheer size and training data.
And the progress isn't just in text models either. We're seeing massive leaps in video and 3D generation.
Yeah, that field is moving incredibly fast.
Genie 3, that's an 11 billion parameter model, showed really strong 3D spatial reasoning and image generation.
Understanding 3D space is tough for AI.
For sure. 2.214b pushed video generation latency, the time it takes to make a video under 30 seconds for a 3.5-second clip, getting faster.
That's getting much closer to real time.
Liquid AI's LFM2-VL delivered fast, private, on-device vision and OCR.
On-device is key for privacy and speed, OCR being optical character recognition, reading text from images.
Right, and OpenAI's GPTOS 120B generated full videos from just a single prompt.
The whole video, wow.
Yeah, and researchers even managed to extract a hidden, smaller GPTOS 20B base model from it.
Oh, interesting, like finding a model within a model.
Kinda. And training methods are advancing too. Zootopia RL for improving AI's multi-turn social skills, making conversations feel more natural.
Getting better at chatting.
And an open deep research agent topped the deep research bench across 100 PhD-level tasks. Basically, an AI that can do advanced research.
That's potentially transformative for science.
But with all this rapid advancement, there's always friction, always challenges.
Inevitable, really.
This week saw some pretty significant real-world issues, and even some high-stakes drama around these LLMs. The GPT-5 launch itself kind of stumbled.
Oh, right, the user backlash.
Yeah, users reported inconsistent behavior, and it actually pushed OpenAI to bring back GPT-4o temporarily. CEO Sam Altman acknowledged it, promised fixes for routing, said it's still a work in progress.
Shows how hard deployment at scale is.
Then, on another front, you've got Elon Musk threatening legal action over Apple promoting OpenAI in the App Store.
Yes. That ongoing saga.
And he's also claiming Grok has surpassed Google in App Store rankings. We report, you decide on that one.
Competition is fierce.
And this one feels really big, especially for creatives and anyone thinking about ownership. Disney and Universal are suing Midjourney.
The image generator, right. What's the claim?
They allege it unlawfully reproduces iconic characters. They called it a virtual vending machine for copies.
Oof. Strong words.
Midjourney denies it. Naturally.
Yeah.
Arguing fair use.
That's the standard defense.
But this isn't just like a simple copyright dispute. It feels like a fundamental battle, potentially redefining intellectual property in this generative AI age.
Absolutely. Is an AI image a copy like we traditionally think of it? Or something new?
Exactly. The legal precedent set here could just ripple through all creative industries. It's huge.
Yeah, that legal case, it really throws that fundamental tension into sharp relief, doesn't it? Between the speed of innovation and our existing legal frameworks.
Totally.
As AI pushes these boundaries, it just inevitably bumps up against established ideas of copyright intellectual property.
Yeah.
And it leads to these really complex, really critical questions about how we govern this new tech. It forces us to think, how can our legal systems adapt to technologies that just operate in fundamentally new ways?
Okay, moving on to some enhanced features and real-world applications. Product updates are really focusing on speed, memory, and just a better user experience for AI agents.
Making them more practical?
Yeah, like AI Studio added native GitHub integration. Makes creating repos, committing code easier for developers.
Streamlining workflows, always good.
Weights and Biases Weave introduced a unified assets view prompts, datasets, scores, all in one place. Easier experiment management.
Nice. Keeping track of everything.
Nomic extract showed up in the TypeScript SDK. Helps ingest and analyze research papers.
Processing academic stuff quickly.
Yeah.
Useful.
Grok Imagine removed video length limits, which is pretty wild to think about.
Unlimited video length. Wow.
And Llama's Turbo Mode is delivering real-time inference on lightweight Macs, bringing powerful AI to, more accessible hardware. LangChain debuted a Deep Agents UI. It's got task planning, file system, sub-agent workflows, makes building agents more visual, more manageable.
Lowering the barrier for agent development.
Perplexity rolled out Comet with Max Assistant to its US Pro users, aiming for more reliable agentic responses.
Reliability is key for agents.
Anthropic added a 1-hour prompt cache to speed up repeated calls. Smart.
Saves computation.
And Claude Code incorporated Opus 4.1 for the advanced planning parts, while keeping Sonnet 4 for general tasks. Kind of a hybrid approach.
Using the best tool for the job.
FastPlad made multi-vector indexes mutable. That means you can add new embeddings, which is crucial for dynamic, real-time data systems.
Adapting to new information on the fly.
Google's Gemini gained conversational memory, with privacy controls, of course.
Remembering past interactions, important for usability.
And its command line interface now integrates natively with VS Code. You can diff and apply code changes right there.
Very developer-friendly.
Oh, and Quinn Image got major speed-ups within Quinn Chat.
The key takeaway from all of that for me is this intense focus on making AI more usable.
Right, not just powerful, but usable.
Exactly. Faster, better integrated into the workflows people already use. It feels less about the purely theoretical breakthroughs this week and more about getting these powerful tools into users' hands in practical, efficient ways.
Yeah.
And that's what really transforms how we work and how we interact with technology day to day.
And we are seeing some truly impressive real-world applications now that really showcase what this tech can do.
Yeah, moving beyond the demos.
SkySQL reported getting accurate, hallucination-free natural language to SQL results.
Hallucination-free, that's the dream for enterprise data.
Totally. They use Lambda index-powered agents across complex databases.
Yeah.
It's a huge step for enterprise use, right? Letting non-technical folks query huge data sets with plain English.
Massive implications there.
And experiments like the locative curve were probing Claude's creative limits.
Pushing the boundaries.
Yeah, illustrating just how far you can push these generative models with really challenging prompts and uncovering surprising abilities in creative storytelling or complex problem solving.
And this really demonstrates that practical utility, doesn't it? Models doing real tasks accurately. But at the same time, we're clearly still exploring the edges, figuring out the boundaries of what they can really do creatively. We're constantly finding new ways to test their generative skills. It feels like this dual path, solid application and continuous discovery happening side by side.
So the big question, what does all this actually mean for society? These broader discussions are definitely shaping the AI landscape.
You have to.
Kaggle's Game Arena suggested something interesting, that generalist models might be able to transfer skills to games they weren't even trained on.
The skill transfer idea. Big implications for how we think about artificial general intelligence, AGI.
Exactly. And speaking of AGI, surveys came out indicating most people don't see GPT-5 as AGI yet.
Not surprising, perhaps.
Though a majority does expect AGI sometime before 2030.
Yeah, that raises a really important question about our expectations, right? And how we even define AGI. Is it hitting a specific benchmark? Or is it more about this broader set of capabilities? Genuine intelligence transfer across different tasks, maybe even self-learning in new situations. It's still pretty fuzzy.
And then there are the critical societal impacts being discussed. A Stanford analysis argued that a lot of YC-backed AI startups are actually misaligned with what workers need.
Misaligned how?
Amounting to potentially tens of billions in misplaced effort, they argued.
Yeah.
It definitely raises vital questions about, responsible innovation, ensuring tech benefits everyone.
A crucial point. We need alignment with actual needs.
And new research quantified the energy and emissions cost of the big LLMs.
Environmental footprint.
Yeah, fueling more calls for greener AI development. A reminder that this power comes at a cost.
Sustainability is becoming a bigger issue.
And commentators warned about hidden paid promotions skewing how AI tools are perceived on social media.
Oh, yeah. Distorted perceptions.
This is super critical for all of us, right? Trying to navigate the info landscape, figuring out what's real and what's just sponsored hype.
Absolutely. Media literacy in the age of AI.
Then there was a pretty concerning development reported, Russia's APT-28 group.
A state-sponsored hacking group.
Yeah. They're apparently using LLM-powered malware. They dubbed it Lame Hug against Ukraine.
How does that work?
It exploits stolen Hugging Face API tokens for real-time attacks. And the warning is that enterprise AI tools could be weaponized pretty quickly. Expands the corporate attack surface.
Wow. That's a serious escalation in cyber threats.
And another angle. There was a really compelling Polish study, a multi-center trial published in the Lancet Gastroenterology.
Okay, what did it find?
It found that colonoscopy adenoma detection rates actually fell from 28% down to 22% when doctors operated without AI after they had gotten used to using it regularly.
So relying on the AI maybe dulled their own skills.
That's the warning. Over-reliance might erode critical visual skills in doctors.
Yeah.
It really highlights the need for caution as AI gets integrated into sensitive fields like medicine. Careful integration is key.
You know, what's really striking about this whole section, looking at the societal side, is this dual emphasis. On one hand, ensuring AI broadly benefits society. On the other, highlighting this vital need for careful human integration, robust safeguards.
Yeah, it's both.
We're seeing the immense potential, absolutely, but also this crucial need for responsible deployment and a critical understanding of AI's limits, its risks. It's not just about the tech itself.
But it's not all warnings and potential downsides. There are positive applications and safety measures happening too.
Definitely. Important to see both sides.
Austria, for example, says AI tools they use to spot tax fraud and compliance violations added an incredible $354 million to state revenues.
Wow, that's a tangible benefit. AI for good governance.
And ARM's next-gen GPUs, the ones coming in 2026. They'll add neural accelerators and something called neural supersampling to mobile graphics.
Neural supersampling. AI upscaling for graphics.
Exactly. It uses AI to intelligently upscale lower-res images, making them look sharp and high fidelity without the huge computational cost. They're promising up to 2x resolution boosts on mobile.
Better graphics on phones, essentially. Nice.
And on the safety front, OpenAI launched a big Kaggle red teaming challenge, $500,000 prize pool.
Red teaming, trying to break the AI to find flaws.
Precisely. They're targeting two of their open-weight models, GPD-120B and GPD-02S20B. They're specifically looking for novel vulnerabilities, things like reward hacking, strategic deception, basically trying to find ways these models could go wrong to strengthen AI safety before they get widely deployed.
Proactive safety research, that's good to see. Yeah, this broader context, it really reveals that developing AI responsibly is just as critical as the technical advancement itself.
Can't separate them.
You have to build in the guardrails, consider the societal impact right alongside chasing the cutting-edge capabilities. It's not one or the other. It's really both, working in tandem that's going to shape AI's future.
So wrapping this up, what does it all mean? It's just clear we're in a period of absolutely breathtaking speed and, frankly, incredible complexity.
It's a truly dynamic landscape, yeah. And understanding the nuances is just key. We're seeing this rapid evolution of models, of tools, a critical focus growing on evaluation, how we measure progress, and this increasing attention on the societal, the ethical dimensions. For anyone trying to stay informed, honestly, the ability to sort the trends from the noise, the potential from the hype, it's more vital than ever.
Absolutely. And here's a final thought to leave you with, building on that idea of world model systems. As systems like Genie 3, that seem to model aspects of the world, continue to accelerate scientific understanding. What unforeseen, maybe fundamental truths might AI reveal about our universe? And maybe more profoundly, how might that understanding challenge our current perceptions of reality itself? Something to ponder as you navigate the week ahead. Keep diving deep with us.